morning and welcome to Art and Culture Monday. I hope that you are doing fantastic. How are you doing this morning? You are, of course, on KUTV. The show is Rise Today, Art and Culture Monday. We're the firstborns of the week. We are ready to make sure that you're having a fantastic morning, to make sure that your week has started in style, to just give you good vibes on a Monday morning. You will not find this show anywhere else. Nothing, nowhere. You will not find such a fantastic show to you. You will not find an amazing show like this one elsewhere. So karibuni sana, all of you, take a seat, relax. I hope that you're enjoying the amazing music that we are bringing your way, because I can already see a number of comments streaming in. So I can tell that things are good this morning. So kama kawaida, of course, today is the 29th of August. That means that we are on Monday number 35. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have been here 35 Mondays, and yes, we are going to be here for the next 17 to make them 52 to wrap up a year. But hey, I think we've proven ourselves enough. We've been here more than 17 Mondays, so we are going to be here unless Christ comes ama tuende maju. We are going to be here. We are going to stick around. We are going to make sure that we are giving you amazing starts of the week. So yeah, that is going to be happening for the next 17 Mondays at least. Also, a keen important thing to note, some of us are on holiday, some of us are not, because yes, today was declared a public holiday, but only in areas that are having elections this morning. So yeah, so some of us took a holiday, wengine tuko job vibaya sana. So please, if you're not going to vote, if you're not voting for your governor, if you're not voting for a few other people that you didn't get to vote for on the 9th of August, relax, work a job, okay? But there are some people who are on holiday today, so that is unique. That is unique for a day, but we are here regardless whether you're on holiday or not, to make sure that your Monday has started in style, that your Monday has started on a high. Yeah, the energy that you take throughout the week will be right if you're right here on Art and Culture Monday. Of course, we have a bomb show lined up for you. Kama kawaida, we have a list of guests. In fact, my guest number 1 is already here. She is fire. She is hot. She wears many hats. We are going to be having that conversation in a few. Actually, leo hadi tunaanza na guest. We are ready. She is here. We are already starting with the entertainment. We will hear what she is all about, and she is mad talented. So, stick around. Stick around. Let's get to see her, let's get to talk to her, let's get to to know what she is all about this morning. Apart from her, of course, I have a list of guests. I have 2 more guests this morning. You are going to love it. Yani, today is all around Art and Culture Monday. We have a hip-hop artist, we have a spoken word artist, then of course we have a drama, a jeweler. Let me get the other one. She mpaka ninauliza, which one do you want me to go with, because she has way too many talents. But yes, that is our guest list this morning, and you're going to be loving it. So stick around for Art and Culture Monday. Of course, as we go on, we're going to be giving you our art calendar. You need to know where can you go and have a good time. So we are going to be sharing our art calendar. Of course, we hope that you're ready for Nyege Nyege festivals. That is a given. We are going to be talking about it. I hope that you've booked your ticket. And by the way, tell me if you have. You're going to be enjoying that. I'm going to be keeping you up, keeping up with you on everything that is happening around the country, as well on our news updates later on. So stick around. This show is packed. It's on, and we are ready for you to have some fun. We want to move on kama kawaida. Of course, check how our roads are doing, and then we'll get to some of your comments that are already streaming in. You guys are amazing. But remember, our online platforms are open as well. We are streaming live, so if you're just leaving your house, we got you. You can go to Facebook, look for KUTV Kenya, or my page at Caren Blessing, and the show streaming there is Art and Culture Monday, so you can carry us with you wherever it is that you're going to. Also, our online platforms are open for your feedback, so that means you can get pale Facebook, text in, tell me how you're doing this morning. Let me know how traffic is doing on your side. I will engage you on our topic of the day. So just keep talking to me. Okay, our SMS line is also open, where I'm seeing a lot of people are actually active this morning. Our SMS and WhatsApp line is 0739110544. 0739110544 is our SMS and WhatsApp line. All right, so keep texting me, keep telling me how you're doing. But right about now, we want to jump right in and take a look at our traffic updates. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching KUTV Kenya. My good name is Caren Blessing, and this is, of course, Art and Culture Monday. We are still setting pace for the show, but it's gonna be lit. It's lit already. So we are moving on to our traffic updates. So we want to know what is happening in the country. Someone is asking, what's happening between Githurai and Resambu? I am also not sure. So if you are, that was about 1 minute ago. So if you know what's happening between Githurai and Resambu, please let us know. Let us know what is happening there this morning. There is also an accident on Thika Road, opposite Kingdom Circle. Travel snail up, which seems to have spun around inbound traffic to Nairobi. Well, that seems like quite the accident, but you're going to be taking some time on Thika Road, especially around Kingdom Circle. So you just make time, okay? Make time, because you're going to be using some time on that. Someone else is saying, someone else this morning, okay, we're not going to be getting into that. Someone is saying Kitengela this morning is a nightmare. We are not moving. Someone else is saying, let me see this. Thika Road ni bumper to bumper. We are at Muthaiga and not moving at all. So also you might be taking a while on that road. Someone else is saying, if you're using Nakuru Nairobi highway, there is traffic this morning. Where is that from? That is not usually a route that has a lot of traffic, but yes, there is a lot of traffic this morning. Someone else is saying hit and run accident on Limuru Road and Ruaka Junction. So someone else, there is also traffic on that side. There is also someone who is saying Mombasa Road this morning, what is happening? We are not moving at all. So Mombasa Road this morning, you're also going to be taking a while. So, you know, be careful kindly on the road as you travel from wherever. If you're getting into the CBD, out of the CBD, just take care of yourself, okay? That is courtesy of Mathri Route on Twitter. Yes, someone else is saying, let me get to this Thika Road again. Thika Road seems to be a mess this morning. Thika Road, we are not doing well. What is happening? Well, for once, schools are back. Everything is almost back to normal. So you expect traffic to be on this morning. Let me see this. Okay. Top 5 things that Governor Sakaja can do to solve the traffic menace within Nairobi CBD. Okay, let me get to that. I think this is good. This is good because there's a lot of traffic. If anything, Nairobi is number 1 on the list matters traffic. So there's someone who is saying there are a number of things that the new Governor Sakaja can do to solve the traffic menace within Nairobi CBD. One is to consult with industry players. There are about 20k matatus in Nairobi, and 12k of them are 14-seaters and 8,000 are buses and minis. Previous administrations have failed to involve associations in making decisions on how to solve the menace. Sakaja should start with that. I think even without going to point number 2, that is definitely important, because these are the players, these are the people that the rules or the regulations or the measures that are going to be brought to be able to solve traffic menace involves them. So it seems only fair to involve them in any decision making, to involve them. They probably even have ideas. It's just that nobody really asks them what they could do. So I think involving them in a talk would be, of course, very, very important. And that is matters traffic. Should we get through to the rest? Number 2, increasing parking fees for personal cars to CBD. Okay, many will scream about this. I was just about to. But for every 20 vehicles on a traffic jam, 15 are personal cars, all headed to the CBD to be parked the whole day. Increasing the parking fee to 1,000 will have many leave their cars at home. Okay, what do you think? I'm going to have to ask, what do you think about this one? Because I think there was a time it was increased just slightly and there was a lot of noise. But to be honest, also on the other side of the coin is that this is true. Of every 20 cars, you find about 15 personal cars just carrying one passenger, the driver. So, that we should think something. We should think about something to solve that. I know this one, increasing the parking fee is one of the ways, but what are the others that we can include? I would like to hear your opinion on that one, and whether you think that is actually a way to go, a way that can help us solve the menace that is happening with our traffic this morning. Another of the 5 is let only buses and minis access CBD. Buses carry more people, of course. We shall have fewer vehicles, but more people accessing the CBD. Let the 14-seaters utilize the feeder bus stations put in place at Ngara, Park Road, etc. Those feeder bus stations are our taxis. Okay, this one is also another bold one, that to let only buses and mini buses get into the CBD. That way they carry more people, they get more people into the CBD with less vehicles on the road. Also, I would like to hear your opinion on that one, because I feel like these points are well thought through, so I'd like to hear your counter or your point in favor of this traffic, of these rules that could be implemented. Well, let's moving on. Someone else is saying, let's get to number 4. Have lighter rails operating shorter distances, that is from Ngara to the CBD, to be dropping passengers dropped by 14-seaters, of course. They should charge as little as 10 shillings, and this can be done through public and private sector partnership. Okay, I think that is a good one. That is a good one, because we have not seen rails operating shorter distances. They are usually just long distance. So I think that is also another one that actually could come in handy. So that is about it. I think those are all good, good initiatives. Those are all good places to begin with to start sorting the traffic menace in Nairobi. And of course, to remind you, this is all courtesy of Juma G on Twitter, lest you think that we came up with this. This is courtesy of Juma G on Twitter, which I think these are some good points if discussed, with the people that are involved, the team players with the stakeholders in Nairobi, in the travel industry. I think that we can come to a good conclusion where traffic is no longer an issue in Nairobi. That is all it matters traffic. Remember, you can catch me on 0739110544. Tell me how traffic is doing on your side, and shortly on our topic of the day. And also, you can talk to me as well online at KUTV Kenya and at Caren Blessing on Facebook. Kindly get to me, and I'll be getting to your comments in just a bit. Giving you everything in a single plate this morning, so that when you start talking to me, you have things to say. I want to engage you fully. We want to take a look at our topic of the day this morning, and we want to talk about a key issue. I actually don't know how we have never had this conversation on Art and Culture Monday, maybe kitambo sana, but we want to talk about kids and the things that they watch. Kids and the things that they watch, especially online. Of course, there is all these streaming platforms, including YouTube, Netflix, all these cartoon apps that have come up left, right, and center, and kids can be able to access content literally from the comfort of their iPad, from the comfort of their parents' phones, from the comfort of their phones. Even the fact that they are able to access content from everywhere, that I want us to have that conversation in just a bit. And I think even before Nichambue, let me just ask you the question before I take you back to where this discussion came from. But as a parent to young kids, to growing kids, how do you censor what your kids are watching? How do you censor what your kids are watching? This is, of course, has been brought by a lot of things. One, the fact that they can access information within the click of a button, and kids nowadays will go to places in your phone that you have never gone to. They know how to operate YouTube from left, right, and center. They know how to skip ads. They know how to cut phone calls from your friends because they are disturbing their screen time. They know how to do all that. But how do you actually censor what your kids are watching? Are you even aware of what they are watching? Because one time they are watching cartoon, then the next time you find them watching things that they shouldn't be watching. Those cartoons, how many of them have you ever sat with them and actually watched through to see the information they are actually consuming? Have you sat down? Have you watched those cartoons that are rated R? You're wondering, okay, this is a cartoon, and then it has this rating. Have you ever been concerned to know what is the content in these cartoons? Some of you just put Nickelodeon and your kids are safe. You know, they are watching cartoons. What is the worst that can happen on Nickelodeon? Well, you are about to find out, because there's a lot that is going on matters censorship. This was actually brought to our attention by one, I want to believe this was a parent actually, and this is what they wrote, just to in brief. This is where our conversation was coming from, but they're saying this is to bring to our attention that a cartoon channel with effect from yesterday, that has to be Saturday, has started showing off a gay couple on one of their series. Yes, they have introduced a gay couple on one of their series. And so he or she goes on to say, please let's check on what our children are watching, and to just not assume that just because it is a cartoon, it has the right information. And let's even start from there. What information do you want your kids to get access to in those cartoons that they are watching, in those games that they are playing? Because this is not even about just gay couples. There is a lot of violence. We will find kids playing games that are so full of violence. You wonder, is that even appropriate for a kid to be consuming that when they are going on with a sword and murdering everyone in town? Like, what message does that send to you? What message does it send to our future drivers? Because some other games that they play driving, there are no rules there. Like this access that we are giving them, especially in let's settle in, because there's a lot that we can speak about. But in the cartoons that they are watching, in the animations that you trust them to watch, or you are okay with them watching, do you censor the information that they are consuming? How do you censor the information that they are consuming? And I know I have parents here who are watching. I have people who have young kids that are watching this morning. I just want to know, share with me, how do you censor the information, or how do you censor the content that your kids are watching? This morning, share that with me. I would like to know. I want us to help each other. We'll of course go through a number of things on how you can actually go ahead and censor, and what is the right way, and is there a right and a wrong way? Because even if you don't have kids, you were once a kid, then tell me, how did your parents censor? Or you have younger brothers and sisters, you have younger siblings. How do you censor the content that they are watching? That is our conversation this morning. You can talk to me on 0739-110544 and on our online platforms at KUTV Kenya and at Caren Blessing. So we are going to have that question pinned. When you come in, I'm going to be reminding you within the links that we are going to be having. So kindly talk to me. Tell me how you are doing this morning, and contribute to our topic of the day. I am going to be getting to that in just a bit. So our guest number one, as I told you, is already in studio. She is endowed with talents from left, right, and center. I cannot wait to have this conversation. As soon as I went through her bio, I knew this was going to be enjoyable. Number one, this was going to be engaging. So sit back. You can learn a thing or two and enjoy it while you are watching. So we are going to be getting into our lounge number one in a bit. So right about now, karibuni sana to Art and Culture Monday.
Bila shaka, mbiu ya mgambo ikilia, kuna jambo. Na sasa, katika KUTV Rise Today, makala ya TBT. Tunaongeza kuni, tunawasha moto. Tunaingia barabarani kuangalia hali ilivyo. Takwimu za corona na kupa. Habari zinazojiri na zinazokuhusu, na kujuza na kukumbusha yaliyotendeka siku kama hii ndani ya historia. Kisha na kuletea wageni na wataalamu, tudadavui, tufahamu na tuchukue nafasi yetu kama vijana katika uongozi, uchumi na masuala ya kisiasa nchini. Na joto likizidi, tunaingia uwanjani. Tunachambua spoti ya Kenya. Ni kila Alhamisi saa 1 hadi saa 4 asubuhi, nami Vincent Maina almaarufu Ojwang mtoto wa Mariam, ndani ya KUTV, a new experience.
are you doing? My name is Katali Kenya and I will be bringing you the full part entertainment show in the 254. Talk about trending topics on the industry 411.
When these people were doing the things they've been accused of, was I there?
We're bringing you the biggest, upcoming and sizzling artists in East Africa coming through.
So then I got a call from Shafiweru. And he asked me, wewe, unataka kufanya radio ama ni nini?
Nikiwa solo artist, nilikuwa careful.
The biggest concerts and events going down in East Africa. As well as articulating youth issues that matter. There's a lot of stress and strain that is associated with early parenthood. This is the full pack entertainment show that you cannot afford to miss every Monday from 8 p.m. This is the Scrunch Show and see you there.
This is my jam down.
I said, man, I will never give up. Na hata nikisonga away. Show me something.
Everybody wanna feel like me.
You're just like a river.
Real thing, if I never mama, I wouldn't believe it.
What is this magic? I need that magic.
Somebody call 911.
Motocross is a form of off-road motorcycling held in enclosed road circuits. In Kenya, most of the races are held at the Jamhuri grounds. In today's episode of The Future, we focus on young motocross enthusiasts from Kenya and neighboring Uganda.
amazing beat from Art and Culture Monday with none other than Barbara Juma. She is here to make sure that this Monday morning, yani kama hujasimama, you need to stand up, drum rolls, tumkaribisha, you know, na ako hapa kupiga hizo drum rolls. Barbara, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm glad that you are here. By the way, guys, let me just tell you, she got to studio before me, so mimi naingia napata already kwa sawa. Like it's such an honor to have you this morning. Umekuaje? How have you been?
I mean, nimekuwa fresh baridi. I think that's the trending word for poor.
Yes.
Niko gunda.
Yes, Monday morning yako imekuaje? Was it a hustle kuamka ama imekuwa tu sawa?
Imekuwa hustle. So nasema nimefika hapa mbele yako. That means manze nimetoka like very early.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for waking up early for us to just make sure umetupatia amazing vibes. I want you to say hi to guys at home, tuambie wewe ni nani, unafanya nini, you know, introduce your many hats. what do we do, and then wasalimie, and then we jump right in.
My name is Barbara Juma. You know, many people know me as Babito underscore. So it's Babito with that Kadash, you know, they call it underscore. Well, I'm a drummer, I'm a jeweler. I make jewelries, specifically bracelets from stones.
Yes.
And then I'm also a dancer. I dance with the Banner crew, TBC.
Yes.
Shout out TBC, manze. Yeah, and I'm also a teacher.
What do you teach? Acha tuanzie hapo.
I teach arts, so that is Swahili and PE, physical education.
For real?
Yeah.
So in short, unaweza kuchapa Kiswahili hapa ni shangae.
Ai lugha.
Okay, so I did not know I was in the presence of greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Acha tuanzie tu hapa na kwa kudrum, na sababu you're playing the drums really well. So kwanza tuanze big up to you for that. Tuanze, when did you start drumming?
When I was 9, I think, in church.
In church?
Nimegrow church. I'm a preacher's kid.
Yes.
So nimegrow church. So I think hapo ndio talent yangu imekuwa nacha, because na feel churches ndio wana embrace live music. Yeah.
So you are like the kids when mlikuwa church kiisha, hasa wewe ndio uko pale kwa drum.
Exactly. Ambi mtoto atoke hapo.
Wow, I like that. So you actually perfected the art ya kudrum in church.
Yes.
Wow, okay, I like that. What drew you to the drum na see any other equipment? See guitar, see keys. Why the drum?
Well, I feel kila mtu ako too blessed. Na kila mse kuna hiyo preference, na kuna hiyo kenye mse okay preference. Mimi na feel drum imeni embrace. Kwa sababu unajua hii kupata hii skill ya kudrum inatokana na a lot of things like personality. And how the drum makes you feel. Na ile feeling yenye drum ina invoke in you. So I think si drum pekee miucheza, but nimependa kucheza drum sana kuliko any other instrument. Because na feel drum inanipatia the right feeling, inanipatia the feeling that I want. That is, say for example, nikiplay drum na feel independence. I have to separate my right leg from the left leg. I have to separate my right hand from the left.
Yes.
So na feel tu niko independent, na feel niko in charge.
Yes.
Na feel nikwambiaje, na feel love, na feel vibe, na feel tu imeni embrace, na feel tu yani na feel tu yani imenikubali na venye niko yani.
I like that. I like that because even in terms of movement, unajua kubeba drums is the same na kubeba guitar. Like you gotta have some passion in you to even to the smallest bit ya transfer from one place to the other. So I like that. I hope that you're going to inspire many others as we go on. Wajue that they can actually be able to embrace something with so much passion like you have. So hii drum set ni moja. I want us to get a bit technical kidogo. Are there any other types of drums you play? Well, drum set.
Na playing drum set, okay, like nime specialize kucheza drum set, but kuna congas, kuna djembes, kuna different types of drums. Kuna okay, like traditionally, zizi zinatokana tuna as in tradition. Okay, like traditionally, I believe drums za Tonyako Luya land si same na Sewenyako Kikuyu land.
Yes.
Na pia rhythms zenye zinaplaywa Luya land si same na rhythms zinaplaywa Kikuyu land. Unacheki kuna hiyo difference. So this is the modern drum whereby tumeleta different sounds together
pamoja zote. Yes. Okay, wow, I like that. So you perfected the art. Where do you play your drums?
I play my drums in my church.
In your church?
Yes. Like at a revival church. I also go for gigs. Different churches.
Yes.
And I also go for gigs, not necessarily in church, but also go for other gigs.
Yes. Okay, so you people can contact you here and there.
Here and there. Thank you. Yes.
They can be able to call you for that.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think makes you unique as a drummer? Because just like any other field, uko wengi. Like there are quite a number. Well, maybe not wengi sana, good drummers. But what do you feel sets you apart?
First of all, I'm a female drummer.
Yes,
we are not so many.
Can we start there? I know, yes, you are not.
We're not so many.
Yeah.
Then a different thing is that me who apply African rhythm, like okay, like it's not that I can't play the other rhythm, but I feel unajua wase uko carried away na what's trending, of which ni a very bad culture. Nacheki like okay, mimi personally napenda African rhythm. I can apply any content to African rhythm. I feel na relate to African rhythm. I'm African. That's where hapo ndio mimi na hapo ndio mimi na lie. So hata niza kupatia example ya rhythm ina sound okay, like example ya rhythm but nikupatie count ya funk. Funk ni American groove na cheki, but napenda kuplay African rhythm. So for instance niko na rhythm hapa. So hata wewe unaweza learn. So so that's my right hand. So my left hand ita play So the tricky part ina come to the kick part now. So when I put together my arm pattern za mikono inakuwa sawa.
Yes.
So let me take you to the kick pattern.
Ongeza kick sasa.
Oh yeah. So itakuja iko tricky but eventually tutapata tu. So count yake ni 1 2 So ni 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Sawa.
Yes.
So ikiwa faster ni so that's how it goes. Ni simple too. Ni simple.
You know, you say that and I have actually tried. Like unajua ukiwa I'm not trying right now. We did that trying part. Let me tell you. So what happened in this short story? We found out that the only thing I have coordination for ni keys. Otherwise, I can get one. Ukiongeza kick na lose number 1 and number 2. The right and the left hand is just bad. Let's not do that. Let's have. I want you to mix a drum solo like of say beat unapenda.
Okay.
Kidogo tu tusikie tu yenye haina music, just kidogo tu over something that has a twist of Barbara. You know, for my respect. Wachana na watu wanasema twende uko tuka drum. You want to hear things that are not going to entertain you. So a drum roll, Barbara, from you to skie. A drum solo to skie something that you like, something that is unique. Mtu akisikia hiyo, that a set of drum solo, they can tell that is Barbara playing.
Okay. Mimi napenda Afro-Cuban music.
Yes.
Afro-Cuban. So napenda that your type ya feel. So okay, for instance, so I think napenda tu Afro-Cuban. Sitaki kuplay for a while kwa sababu crush yangu hainifevi. But I think more and more
Tutaenda
bond, na pia I'll also send you videos.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alafu pia tutashare social media handles ndio pia nyinyi msquare. You know, you have something to go and watch on what Barbara does. Wow, I like that. So let's go on to the technicalities za hizi vitu. Do you feel like you as a female drama, like what are the challenges? Are you given the same opportunity as a male drama? Ama how are you feeling that is going on for you?
Na feel sisi kama female dramas tunapewa more advantage. Tunapewa more advantage.
Yes.
Na cheki, yes. But na feel female dramas hawafai kuwa na hiyo mentality that because I'm a female drama, sifai ku perfect my skill because nitapata advantage.
Yes.
Inafaa kwa tu that you're given that chance because you're worth the chance.
Exactly.
Unafaa tu like work for it, ukwe worth it, na cheki. So yeah, you just work for it, you practice, love it. Just do it. Hata usifanye for the sake of anything, just do it for you. Unaona ukifanya for you, unapata that you're doing so well. Hata uangalie, am I better than someone else or is someone else better than I am because it's you against you.
Exactly. So in short, perfect it, gender aside. Perfect your skill, wacha upatiwe chances and opportunities for how good you are. Yes. Wow, I like that. I want us to wrap up that, although I know we are going to come back with a question or two on that before we move to you being a jeweler. But right about now, we want to get into the second set of performances. Tunaanza na Mona Lisa and then another one, and then we come back and continue with this conversation.
Okay.
Before my command, the lights on.
vibes right here on Art and Culture Monday. Kama huko umeamka, NKU TV is on. Najua umeamka. By now you are wide awake. You are ready to, to get this day going and to get it going in an awesome vibe. I am here in studio with none other than Barbara Juma. She is giving us awesome vibe. She's a drummer, she's a jeweler, she's a teacher, she is a dancer. Yani, she wears many hats and we are getting through them pole. So keep texting in. Tell me how you're feeling about Barbara. Tell me if you're enjoying her drumming, if you're enjoying every other thing that we are bringing to you this morning. Barbara, I want us to move on kidogo from drumming to get to you as a jeweler. Tuanzie tu hiyo passion ilitoka wapi?
Bana. I think ni passion nimeacquire to nikigrow, but also I feel pia genes. My mom is a designer, so na feel too article to kwa system, article to kwa system, and I think I should be showing you guys my jewelries and tell you the history about them and tell you the story about them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I like it. So let's kidogo. We can see her jewelry work on the screen, guys. I know, like, when you said you're a jeweler, I was expecting, some common vitu tu, bracelets, nanga hapa na pale. But I like the uniqueness of this ones. Let's start kwanza. What material? Because that is the uniqueness of it. What materials do you use to make your bracelets?
Gemstone. I think tiger eye. Tiger eye, to be specific. Yeah, so my designs won't lack tiger eye.
Yes.
Because I feel my art relates to that. And I feel kila kitu yenye nafanya iko in line with that type of stone. Unacheki. So natumia that type of stone. Kwanza hiyo stone inapatikana huku tu Africa, by the way, na si Africa peke yake, hata India, Australia, but na feel too reach to me the fact that iko Africa, specifically South Africa. So unapata that hizo stones zinapatikana kwa earth crust, unacheki. And ziko na supernatural characteristic features. Sasa unaangalia, for example, hiyo tiger eye. First of all, it's a unique stone, unacheki. Na pia iko na some meaning behind it. Iko na meaning behind it ya self confidence. Unacheki, inatoka kwa crust ya earth, katikati ya earth. Ndani katikati, unaona vile tu roho yako iko katikati ya system yako, yani inatoka huko kwanza kwa heart ya earth. Unacheki. So na ina symbolizing self confidence. Ina power.
Yeah, so let me ask quick one. Is the tiger your spirit animal?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I thought so. Like all the courage, the confidence.
The confidence, the boldness.
Exactly.
The inner power.
Exactly. The jacket you're in today also has a tiger. Lazima, represented. Thank you very much for that one. So let me ask, take me through the process, because these are stones found on the earth. So I want to believe there's a whole process they go through before, becoming a bracelet on my hand. Take me through that process.
So hizo tiger eye, those tiger eyes are found nimekwambia huko kwa earth about 2 to 3 meters beneath the earth. 300 ndani. So unapata that wase geography, it's a metamorphic rock actually. It's a metamorphic rock. Na unapata that hizo like unapata huko chini kuna so much heat, so unapata that rocks zinaformiwa from zinakuanga acids, liquids na gases, whereby zina crystallize in the process of cooling, unacheki. So unapata hiyo tiger eye actually haikuangi hivyo round venye umeona. Actually zinakuanga tu like a mawe kiblock. So they are refined, zinakuanga refined, and then zina formiwa into shape, then they make holes on the tiger eye. And then there are tiger eyes of different sizes. So wakitoa kwa hiyo rock, they put it into small balls. So kuna they're melted first. You see, in order for you to make a stone round, you have to melt it first, and then you put it in something that contains a shape that you desire,
the shape that you want.
So hapo zinatengenezwa, zinaputiwa into round like round, they're cooled in a round drum containers.
Yes.
Those of different sizes. Those
Yes.
form different sizes and different shapes. So alafu zinatobolewa and then you're able to make bracelets with them. But si hata amasu tengeneze bracelet with them. Bracelets with them. Unaweza fanya so much more. Like you can put it in your house. You can, yeah.
Because that's actually the other thing I wanted to ask. These stones, what else can they be used to make?
So unaweza weka in your house for balance and then najua nataka nikueleze balance but nitakuelezea. In your house for balance, unaweza put it on your skin. Unaweza put it on your skin.
Yes.
So but na feel hiyo meaning yake inatokea more when you put it on your skin.
Exactly. Now let's go back to balance because like assumed correctly, putting it in your house for balance, expound hapo.
Unaona tiger eye iko na different other, kuna vitu okay, like ni different other minerals ndo zina form tiger eye. Si mineral moja. So kuna hiyo balance whereby hizi minerals zinaingia kwa zina form tiger eye zikiwa balanced, like this and that and that and that, when they come together they balance, like they ziko in equal. Ukiona tiger eye moja zinakaa same zote, inamaanisha that nini zake hizo ndo zifo zime balance hiyo nini. So same na kudrum, lazima mguu yako independence ya mguu na hii
right hand,
ziko balance. I won't have a balanced right leg kuliko the left leg or the right hand kuliko the left.
Yes.
So
okay,
balance.
I like that. This is the one time my 4 years of geography have been brought. Attention has been brought to my 4 years in geography because I took geography in high school. For those who didn't, this is your loss. This is the day. This is the day you feel the pinch of not picking, of not choosing geography as a subject. But thank you very much for taking us through your process. So of course, number one, you have seen those bracelets. Let me ask, how much do you sell them for?
I sell one goes for 800 bob.
One goes for 800.
And then two go for 1500. Not
so
even
of
60,
course discounted.
60.
Lazima. So one go for 800 and two for 1500 bob. And guys, these are rare stones. So you get one and unajibamba, like you have an accessory that is actually from the heart of the earth. Let's move on kidogo and talk about you actually as a jeweler you work with a certain brand. Yes. I want you to say hi to them, to pick them up, and of course to sell them.
I have a brand for these bracelets.
Yes.
A brand of my own.
Exactly.
Called Special Stones.
Yes.
Follow on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
And yeah.
And you take your, like if I buy this and I'm in Mombasa, because there are a lot of people that are watching right now in different parts of the country, do you do, like, we're outside Nairobi, do you make those orders available for them?
I'm currently doing in Nairobi.
But
also Mombasa soon. I think by next week, Mombasa people will be able to access
exactly
able to access the bills.
Okay, so if you're within Nairobi, you are luck because she can get it to you as soon as you make a purchase. The social media handle for that one is you have said
Special Stones.
Special Stones, yes. Special Stones on Facebook, on Instagram. Just get to her, give her text, inbox, follow through, and I'm sure that will take you to a certain number, and then you can move on to purchase. What is the dream for you being a jeweler? Like unataka ifike wapi? Because I know it's not just, you don't just want to do bracelets for the rest of your life. So what is the dream for being a jeweler?
I think ni carry it to the next generation, because I feel a great artist si mwenye ako inspired, mwenye ana inspire other people. Like when I carry this history and story and tell them to people, I'm a teacher.
Yes.
So niko na teaching skills. So I can teach people, hata pia ku create employment. It can get as big as it can. Unacheki, haina boundaries. Ini art haiko enclosed that inafaa kwa tu hapa Kenya. Hata the whole world should know about this special type of stone. Jo ipatikani hata Afrika peke yake. Unacheki, na tena tiger stone, tiger eye yenye iko hapa Afrika haipati minerals. Si same minerals zimetengenezwa na zile za India or anywhere else. So it's nice when niko able ku tell a story through those bracelets.
Yeah, so to pass it on and as well create employment when you are at it. Ni piece gani ushai make that is still in your heart? Your best jewelry piece?
Wow. Ni hiyo tiger eye umecheki yenye iko na hiyo black. Okay, like it's half tiger and it's half black. Ina tell to my history as an African.
Yes.
Na plus imetopiwa up na hiyo tiger eye.
Yeah.
And then ina express boldness.
Yes.
Your confidence. And then from the coast the earth inakatu organic, yani sijai recover.
Yeah.
No bracelet mbaya.
I like that, but honestly, if you look at it and you're seeing Earth, you're seeing Africa,
I'm seeing
you are
everything
seeing
in one
everything
thing.
that you
Yes.
talk about. I like that. Challenges za hii biz ni gani?
Well, challenges is that see a lot of people wako na hiyo information that kuhusu hiyo stone. Naona si kila mtu ako na hiyo information kuhusu stone, so awaoni value, msiaoni vile awache shamba la so abuy stone ya 800 bob, unaona.
Yes.
But when you get to get the story behind the stone, then you get the value of the stone.
Yes, then you can be able to understand the value. Okay, so moving on swiftly. So if you want to get the bracelet special shop, special stones on Instagram and Facebook, and you can be able to access that. You want to wrap it up with you being a dancer. Tujue ni drums zilifanya ukuwe dancer ama ni what happened?
Story ni zina ni almost the same story. Ni vitu too different.
Yes.
Ni vitu too different, but zina tell a common story.
Yeah.
Unacheki dance ni vibe. Unaona you dance to rhythm.
Yes.
So for example nikikwekea ngoma you start dancing to the rhythm.
Yes.
Unaona. So same to drumming, you have to follow rhythm. Hizi vitu zote ni therapy. Like ukiangalia drumming ni ku listen actively and participating actively to those rhythms. Dancing the same way, you listen, actively listening and actively participating to the rhythms za hiyo song. So unaangalia pia ukicreate stones, like lazima kuna ile unafollow, unaangalia certain pattern ndio inakutengenezea style yako. So ukiangalia stones na uangalie venye stone inakaa, uko like uko sure ukupata stone special stones kwa sababu wana follow a certain
rhythm or a pattern.
Yes.
Okay, wow, I like that. You also dance with a crew.
Yes.
Tell me about them.
The Bana crew.
Yes.
The Bana crew. Tume dance tangu kitambo bana. And we've done a lot of projects together. We've gone for church competitions. We have done songs. We have worked with Phil the Kangogo. We have worked with different other people.
Yes.
Hata siwezi anza kuwalista hapa wase wote tumework na wao. Tume dance na a lot of people. Na tuko pamoja, like tusini wase tumegrow in the same neighborhood, niseme hivyo. And tukigrow kwa neighborhood tunafanya different other things, but tuna feel to dance ndio the only thing that can bring us together. Na pia imetusaidia ku bring other people together. Juu tunatenzanga vibe sessions whereby we call different dancers from everywhere around Nairobi.
Yeah.
And we jam and we have fun.
Yeah.
And we eat.
Yes, you can.
Lazima niweke food.
Lazima we include you hapo. There is some feedback before I ask you, because you keep answering my questions zenye sijauliza bado, because I wanted to ask you guys as a group of dancing, like what other things are you able to accomplish? You know, just because you're a dance group and you come together, like do you do charity events? Are there places, you know, are you helping out the community? But before we get to that, Dennis Kamau anasema Babs. Thank you very much. Gikiri Ed anasema Monday gang, we are up enjoying great vibes this morning. You're welcome. Sarah Mom Eddie saying tuned from Ukunda. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure for you guys that are here. If you're wondering how watu wako wapi, they are commenting on Facebook right now. Just look for KUTV Kenya. The show that is streaming right now is Caren and Babs. Okay, so come kuja hapo kwa comment section and tell us how you're doing, how you're feeling, how are we giving you the vibe that you want for this Monday morning. So Babs, we are back to you. What other things are you doing with this dance crew that are helping out the society?
Tunafanya high school ministries za high school whereby we get to schools and dance with students and tell them talent. Like in as much as you guys are reading, make sure me embrace talents zenu.
Yes.
Na plus pia jifunze ku give back to the society because we're doing it for free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're giving back to the society. So let's wrap this up. Time is not on our side. What are you planning, or rather how are you planning to combine your art now that you are just artistic? You know, like you are the person we can call an artist across the board. Are there future plans to combine all these things that you do to make one huge thing?
Yes. Yes. Unaona, hizi vitu zote ni therapy. Ini medicine, like drums imeniokolea kutoka kwa, imenisaidia, sina issues na depression, sina anxiety disorders, vitu kama hizo. So nataka tu kuwa able ku like reach out to people who don't have hobbies or talents. Now they feel like they need to find something to do. Yes, our idea like to get away from, to move. Unajua unatamani kisa zingine ku get out of yourself a little bit, regardless of whether you know the thing or you don't know, or you don't know what you, or you don't know the thing. So for example, kama we Caren, right now sema we ni drama unacheki.
Yes, true.
But sasa unacheki when you actively listen to rhythm. Kuseme for example kama una aspire kucheza drums.
Yes.
If you want drum to be your therapy, you can actively listen to rhythms, and I could direct you on how to get the pattern and how to play the rhythm. Same to dance. Dance hizi vitu zote tu unafunzwa tu, hata pia same to beats. Like I want to teach.
Like you can be taught how to do it, and in the process, it's a therapeutic, space that you have been given.
Yes.
Wow, I like that. Where are we seeing Babs in the next 4-5 years? Generally now, as Babs.
Mina feel mini international artist. Caren.
Yes.
Zoea msanii wako.
Talk to me. Well, I can. Well, she's
Zoea msanii wako. Because I feel hata ina boundaries. Siwezi sema ati mimi I can only reach, say for example maybe East Africa peke yake.
Yeah.
I can go to the rest of the world and make things happen because it's happening.
Yes. Wow, I love that, and I'm definitely here for it. I am here for it. I am here for it. I'm here to to see you climb up the ladder, bio. Someone social media handles. Yes, give us your social media handles where guys can get you art ndio tuweze kujua. Whether ni beats, whether ni drumming, whether ni dancing, just a place where we can get to know where you are and what you are up to.
Babito_ with an R, BARBITOH. Alafu kuna underscore. That is
underscore hapo.
Yes.
So
Barbara Juma Facebook.
Underscore. Yes.
So Barbara Juma Facebook, Babito_ on Instagram, and then Babito_ on Twitter.
Exactly. So Babito_ Instagram, Twitter, then Barbara Juma on Facebook. Then you can be able to get her, you can be able to collab, or you can be able to do as many things as you can with her art. I want to give you this chance as we close to big up your team, because I know you have a huge team from all the corners. So take this chance before you get before someone is waiting for you hapa kwa gate huku nisalimia. Yeah, so just give them a big shout out and then we close with performances.
Okay.
Yes.
Shout out to, first of all, shout out to God, manze. Any God this far. Shout out to my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters. When they Caren tuko wengi.
Yeah.
Kwetu. So hata nikianza kuname list nitakosa kuweka friend. Shout out to Ras Jeremiah. I think yenda alipass his skill to me.
Yes.
Of making beads. Alinifunza tu yani how to design, how to get my style, how to shout out to my dancers, Aki Manze TBC, big up. Shout out to my school, Bagadi Road, girls. Shout out to my school. Shout out to KU. Shout out to my friends. Manze niko na list big mini.
I know, that's why you need to put them in one blanket, because otherwise you're going to be having
my friends so much. Yani alafu kuna mbogi fulani si playing pamoja na waitanga wafungi. Those guys are my heart. We play together. I have wacha tu. So shout out to wafungi, shout out to my family, shout out to my friends, shout out to Bagadi Road girls. Najua wanani stream pale staff romanze.
Thank you so much. You guys have been part of an amazing artist. I wish you can know the jewel you have in your hand. Keep supporting her, keep at it now. Keep buying her work, keep supporting her when she's drumming or when she's dancing, because definitely you have a tiger eye stone in your hand, for lack of a better word. So thank you so much, Babs, for being here. It's been such an honor and a pleasure. I hope to have you here many other times. Let your group here dancing. Let's see do what they do. You know, let's see them at their best. So we are waiting to see you here once again. But all the best for the remaining part of the year and even years to come. So right about now, we want to close with, I think, 2 more performances from you. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy Barbara Juma.
What's the next song?
Giving a business and identity through the use of technology is our topic of today's episode.
I'll talk for Develop For Me. We take your problem personally. For example, if you have a marketing issue, we make sure that you make sales.
One of the services that we offer is the payment integration. We also have the apps and website business. And then is the corporate branding, where Nick is one of the best designers we have in the company. He uses a lot of tools to do it.
KUTV, in conjunction with Kenyatta University Funeral Home, is now offering death announcements immediately following our news bulletins at 7 p.m. At this sorrowful time, as you share in your grief, allow us to communicate your announcement of your loved one on KUTV in both Kiswahili and English. For more details, kindly inquire at the KU Funeral Home Service Desk or call 0736 928 380 or dial 020 359 9054.
Maelfu na maelfu ya wahamiaji wakiwa na watoto kutoka nchi za Amerika ya Kati wanaendelea kuwasili kwenye mpaka kati ya Marekani na Mexico.
But folks, I'm going. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ni habari kutoka pembe zote duniani.
People power si vuguvugu. People power ni idea.
Tazidi ananyonya, hanyonyi vizuri, anakuwa hayuko comfortable.
Jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo linapambana na uasi wa ADF.
Kwa sasa wanatoa wito kwa mashirika, makampuni na vile vituo vya uchukuzi.
Mambo mengi yatakwenda kama yalivyopangwa.
Hapa ni kuna mmoja wa viongozi wa chama cha wavuvi katika eneo hili.
Zaidi tunajaribu kuwapa chanjo ili ina boost ama inanyanyua kinga ya mwili, ndio inaenda kupelekea kupambana na virusi.
Ni duniani leo, Jumatatu mpaka Ijumaa, moja kwa moja kutoka VOA Swahili, Washington DC.
Imagine living in a society that embraces social justice and equal opportunities for all. On Woman Crush Wednesday, Rise Today, we bring you experts for meaningful conversations on matters gender equality.
Mimi nasaona hakuna gender equality as we speak.
So we continuously work with the men.
I feel that they're judging the girl.
Parenthood.
Mind is very important in infertility.
Mental and physical health.
You need to be surrounded by a proper network.
After the healing process, nilikumbuka kuhusu boys da yenye niliacha ghetto. Like kila wakati nilikuwa najaribu kutafuta mbinu yenye naweza wafikishie ujumbe.
I feel like if you have 15 minutes, if you have 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever amount of time, use it, because any physical activity is beneficial. No physical activity is dangerous for you.
And we touch on current affairs.
Marrying is a journey. It means you're taking a journey together.
I'm dying to be different. Changamoto ziko, but you can't sit there saying, oh, mimi nitafanya mziki siku yenye dozi takampe.
You look at this person and you're like, wow, they just woke up and they found themselves here.
Join us every Wednesday morning at 7 to 10 a.m. here on Rise Today, Woman Crush Wednesday. I am your host, Nina Gikunda.
Sasa ni bora zaidi, mwanzo mpya, mambo mapya. Msimu mwingine wa Boresha Kilimo unakuletea teknolojia ibuka, kilimo mseto, uongezaji thamani. Teknolojia dijitali ya mauzo inawezesha ufikiaji wa masoko. Sokomoko yako, mahangaiko yako ya kufikia masoko yamefika kikomo, manake tunao Mkulima Yangu.
What Mkulima Yangu does is it connects farmers with the market.
Hii ni Boresha Kilimo kwa ushirikiano na Mkulima Yangu. Atafutaye hachoki na kichoka kesha pata. Kwa makala maalum ya kilimo, ungana nasi kila Jumamosi saa 6:30 kwenye kipindi ukipendacho Boresha Kilimo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are on KUTV Kenya with me, of course, Caren Blessing. I hope that you're having a fantastic time this Monday morning. We are here. We have just finished our first launch with Barbara Juma, or Babs. She's been pure vibe. So go follow her at Babito_ on Instagram and Facebook, and Barbara Juma on Facebook, okay? No, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Babito_, and then on Facebook at Barbara Juma, all right? So please go ahead and do that, and you're going to be enjoying amazing vibes from the amazing human that she is. We want to move on to our art calendar, to give you Formia Weekend, Formia September, Formia everywhere that you are going to be, you can go and have some fun. Number one, we start, of course, with Hall of Fame. Yes, Hall of Fame have yet another play that is going to blow your mind away. It is called The Fifth. Yes, it's called The Fifth, and I don't think there would be a better time to call a play this name because we definitely need this. So actually, I'm going to be hosting Hall of Fame next week on Monday, so stick around for that. But tickets are available as early as now, so you can go ahead and get your ticket to watch The Fifth by Hall of Fame. This is going to be going down on the 11th of September. Yes, the 11th of September, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. kama kawaida pale Kenya National Theatre main auditorium ama ukumbi mkubwa. You know, this is usually all the vibes. So please go ahead and start getting your ticket now. The play that is called The Fifth has been directed by the one and only Martin Odongo and Peter Mochache. So these names are familiar as Martha's plays. So this one has been directed and produced by Martin Odongo and Peter Mochache, and also this is going to be going down, of course, as I have told you, on the 11th of September. Regular tickets are going for just 1,000 bob. Couple tickets are going for 1,600, and student tickets are going for 500 bob. So please go ahead, get your ticket in time right about now. And also stick around for next week. You don't know, we may have just 1 or 2 tickets to give you. So stick around for that. But it's a Hall of Fame entertainment, it's going to be bomb. So stick around for that. And go buy your ticket. If you're a student, just punch 500 bob. Ukona ticket yako, regular at 1,000 and couple tickets at 1,600. So please go ahead and get that. We want to move on, of course, to Nyege festivals, because until September is done, we are not going to stop speaking about this. Nyege festivals is on your screen. Is going to be going down, of course, from the 15th to the 18th of September. In Uganda, there's a venue right there in Pitambio. But yes, it's going to be going down in Uganda at Itanda Falls. Of course, at Itanda Falls. It is by the river, guys. It is by the river. Tents are going to be there. There's going to be rooms provided. Transport is provided. I don't know if you missed this one, utakuwa miss vibaya sana, because we started telling you this as early as January, I think so. So from the 15th to the 18th of September at Itanda Falls in Uganda, Nyege Festivals is going to be going down. Of course, from our very own, the lineup of performances, we know we are going to be having Benzima there, and also Saru is going to be performing. Our one and only Saru is also going to be performing there. Also, there's a clip, ukiwa ready, we just want to show you a kidogo on what to expect when you go for Nyege Festivals. Take a look.
pause. Yo stuff unadu kafiti jeke na good pose. Cause nadai nishike pen paper ni compose. Hii composition ijataipiwa na comp ndo iko in position. Composition itambui P.O. Box 45 ama nini, but itafanya think outside the box maraka 20. Itambui timeout, so itaji wristwatch, but itabidi usikie cause uwezi watch out. Hii composition yezi makiwa na wino, cause sisi sote wino, that yo kalamu iligima wino. Job dakani results kila mali aliziwin. Oh, so ni hii ile composition, ni hii ile composition inatuanzisha na tuatembea Kenya, itupeleke place imejaa mawe na rocks, itufikishe place tukienda huko wasa huko atatu accept watatuturkana, tuende side yenye food huko iko safe inanga Kisumu, then to land place itakucost kufika Mombasa, alafu tumalize tuatembea Kenya side za western. Ni kueleze mbona wase wa kaka wanapenda kumega ugali, ama ni vile kwa food wanapenda vitu big vitu mega. So ni hii ile composition, ni hii ile composition inakuambia pesa iko, wananchi wanazidi kuumia, engineers tunao nje tunazidi kutumia kwa media kutuchocha vile usoti itaacha kutuvamia, nao wenyewe ndo wanafanya nchi nazidi kuangamia. Before tukamilishe atutamaliza ni you was faithful, haikuandikwa na faith in full, iliandikwa na me. Haitaisha na you was sincere, haikuandikwa sincere yanze, na tutakamilisha na signs cause haiko come na symptoms. But before tukamilishe, wacha kwanza tutua hizi excess za nai place iliona injustices ikabaki imetuonea huruma, inadai wasewa kuwe kimoja wakuwe na umoja, inatupeleka isa tunaweza ka plantation kama ya kahawa sukari, but land inagrabiwa na tunaweza fanya polti tufunge chicks Jogo Road, but kuna hii place inakuanga clean na inanga Westlands. Mademo kwa huko na bonganga ina loving tone, sauti jararuka iko sawa. Wale wasona kuanga huko sijui kawa wanakiwasha wakwangi wamezima man. Then tuende place ili grab letter moja kutoka kwa alphabetical order ikaitwa D Dandora, alafu tufike mtaza kwetu imejama jokers tu, simo smokers tu, but wakaita kario bangi na wazi pata msee kwa streets amekario. Tushakamilisha kujenga hii story na block za maneno story building, tushakamilisha kupiga hii story bila za safari kombona story bonus, tushakamilisha kuandika hii story bado sai funzo kwa book za hii story. Muganoji.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, that is none other than Morgan Moji, and he has brought us, vibes on vibes. You, ladies and gentlemen, know spoken word is where my heart is at. It's the heart of art and culture. Monday. Morgan, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Kwanza please moto. Niko karibu kukwambia please ongeza piece ingine na ingine.
Nitaongeza.
Tukae hapo, but the pieces are amazing. Uliingia kwa spoken word industry lini?
Spoken word like writing.
Yes.
Ile niliamua okay, so nadai nianze kuandika spoken word before saa nianze kuperform my writings.
Yeah.
Nilianza like around 2019. Ndo nilianza like so okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be a poet. 2019 ndo nilidecide. Yeah, so since then nimekuwa nikiandika, ikafika time nikaamua sawa acha nianze kuperform hizi piece cause unajua ukiandika you not only write for yourself, you write for the world to hear you na ku get inspiration pia.
Exactly. Yeah. So you started writing, ulianza na writing kwanza. For how long did you write before you started performing?
Took me like okay, before I did 2019 I always knew I'm lyrical, I can write nini, but saa kwanza kuandika pieces hiyo 2019 ilichukua like 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months hivi ndio sasa nikaamua okay, saa wacha niende stage nione kama hizi writing ni kali vile mimi nafikiria. Nione kama wase pia wana feel the same way na mimi, alafu reception ikakuwa poa. And hivyo Toka tu hapo hivyo imekuwa kusonga, kuna kuslow down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which stage uli perform for the very first time?
Stage yenye nili perform for the very first time man ni Poetry After Lunch, of course. Man.
How was that experience? Unajua like kuna hiyo ku break through like sasa niko kwa stage. How was that experience or feeling for you?
Of course, unajua the first time unaenda stage unakonga na that little tension, uko like okay, your tension cause ukianza unatakanga like the world ku accept, unataka the world ku accept as an artist, wa embrace your art, ndio feel like umekuwa welcomed.
Yeah.
So kuna kuanga na hiyo tension before uende stage. So nikaenda stage nika perform, then wasee wakanaisika na piece yangu, nikajua okay, so kutoka tu hapo
there's something here.
Kuna stuff hapa sifai nijieke. Nikamwa okay, more writings, more performances, na ilikuwa nini poa sana. Jupal pia ni ile stage yenye imeget ku bring up great artists for this industry, so being able to perform on that platform and getting that reception from people who have been in the creative industry for a long time was something I'll never forget. It was great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that. So since Poetry After Lunch, I know you have performed in many other places and we are going to get into that specifically. But nataka uni take through your creative process. Now that umesema kwanza ni kusonga ulisonga. So as of now, if you're writing a poetry piece, like are there still poems that you wrote that you have not performed yet? Ama you keep adding on new ones?
Okay, yeah, kuna poems nimeandika sijai perform. Kuna poems niliandika like 2 years ago. Sijai perform. Najua before niende stage na kuanga nimejua like okay, this is the piece I'm gonna give to this audience. So adika nilikuwa nimeandika a piece like a week ago and I feel like okay, this is not the time for me to perform this piece. I ain't gonna perform it. So yeah, kuna zile piece zenye sija perform bado na niliandika kitambo, na kuna zenye ni most recent but nimeget kuziperform. Alafu pia ina depending na what you want the people to listen to. So yeah, kuna poems mob sija perform bado.
Then I think that brings me to what topics do you write on, or what inspires your poetry? Am you writing a piece of poetry on on a specific issue? My experiences, what I experience, what I feel, I put it down on paper. The streets, zile stuff too, like na kwa streets na feel like nafanizi address, so na unajua ukiongelea streets unaongelea societal issues. True.
So ukiongelea streets unaongelea societal issues. So societal issues, kuongelea stuff za social justice, then my experiences and anything yenye na feel nafatu niandike, naweza kama up tu na an idea, alafu niamue ku try out nione vile itakuwa. So I just do whatever crosses my mind, alafu na make sure nimeifanya in a very dope way, ndo kama haijai fanywa na msee. Isikuwa like nilienda stage nikafanya stuff yenye wasee hawajai accept, alafu nikakosa kuifanya poa. So lazima ni put pia work kwa hiyo craft kwa sawa.
Yes. And how many pieces of poems do you have so far?
Many.
Yes.
Ni mob sana.
Around.
Okay, ni mob.
I know that. Let's break it down to hivi. How many recorded pieces do you have? Because najua nikikuuliza how many poems do you have, you have a whole backlog of them.
Niko na poems mob. Zenye tuseme nimeenda nazo stage.
Yes.
Zenye nimeenda nazo stage kuperform, zenye wase wameget kulisten to. Si mob sana. Seme azijafika 10. Hizo ni zenye nimeenda nazo stage, but zenye nimeandika nika have sometimes I do like poetry like naandika then I just post. Hizo ni mob, but zenye nimeenda nazo stage
si mingi sana, but you're here so that we make sure we add to that number ndio zitoke huko kwenye ziko ziletwe hapa tuzisikize. I think this is the opportunity to sikize moja, na nataka tu kualert we will ask for an extra piece because they are dope, like we want to hear them. So right about now we want to hear your piece number 2. What is it called and what is it about?
So my second piece inaitwa Bulletin. I wrote it around last year. You know, the times kulikuanga na youths kwa streets wanakuwa like extrajudicial killings. So I really felt it, and I felt like I should write about it, I should talk about it. So I decided to write a piece on extrajudicial killings. Nikaiongelea what I feel, and cause kuwa youth kunje si that easy. Kwa kijana huku nje, it's like you're always a suspect. It's like you're always a suspect. So tunafaa tuiongelee ndio tusikue tu like ukionekana unaonekana as a person like anyone else. Because age yenye tuko your 20s, your nini, unakuanga at risk. So na ukiangalia most of the people wanakuwa affected na extrajudicial killings, mistaken identity, wasi wanamadwa tu kwa hizi nini, most of them ni youths. So last year unakumbuka vile ilikuwa last year, kuna times like kulikuwa na murders tu zina happen. My youths tu wanakuwa gunned down, and I felt like I should just write about it, I should just talk about it. Ni get to perform on stage, people will get to listen, because the more na perform kwa say, the more na get kusikia your message. So nikaandika nikaita Bulletin.
So ladies and gentlemen, right about now, Morgan Moji with Bulletin.
Darkness ilionekana mchana, au mavampire wakapata opportunity ya kufanya to shed blood. Walitunail marisasi na wanadai tuandike story zetu kwa OB. Sizo ndo mavampire diaries. Tutekaje hapo story zetu na ni original. Bullets zina fly, no money zina fly zikitumia wings za angel of death. Biblically tukajaribu kusmia rambla dika kwa washed away na tears za wenye wali lose their loved ones. Facebook imekuwa ni gravestone, cause hapo ndio kuna graffiti za RIP. Twitter ikakuwa ni graveside, cause hapo ndio kuna picha za ma dead bodies. Tulikataa kufuata 10 commandments za Moses, do not kill. Ndio maana hadi stone tablet yake haiwezi heal hii pain. Rasta ishakuwa ni symbolism ya violence. Aje na Rasta maana na kuanga peaceful, na mimi najua wase kipara yao inashine. Munu to reflection hapo wako kwa parliament wanatubianga mabillions. Ukidai kujua world imekuwa jehanamu after kuona news a million people same time walibaki wameshout what the hell, sababu staff zinasemwa hapo zinatisha kushinda yenye Hitler na Idi Amin wanachapiana wakichomeka na moto ya sulfur pale kwa keja Lucifer. Na ati hujasikia hii insanity ni sababu vile bullet moja ilireleziwa ilienda kwa the dictionary na in the process ikatampa na meaning ya humanity. Wasee wanafaa watu protect ndio walitufire out of existence, na magan walikok gun walitubetray after jigo kulia. Ona sasa killing za Embu zilikam zikalilisha watu thika. Ukitoka home mother inabidi amekupigia swala, ukienda huku nje usipatikane na hili swala, cause when you aujaishika gun but washaku brand Taliban. Hiyo guitar baggage beba rifle si ati wako kwa band hooligan. Situation at hand hooligan ni kutriki ka unadai security, maybe try kwa magrand halingam nadi uko alikuwa contribution ilifanywa mchanga. Alikuwa megrow but alirudi kuwa mchanga. Tears za mother, casket ikenda 6 feet. Kuzia ndo analishanga family heads. Nakumbuka kwa burial ya msee alimadwa na gun violence, tukaweka note kwa suti aliziko nayo, ndio akifika deliver message kwa Mboya na Kimathi awambie sai fight bado iko, right na left hand ndio zinapigana, tunajifight. Tukaenda cremation ya msee mwenye pia aliget ku experience the same. Sasa zile wanadai kusto ashes, upepo ikapita kwa air, tukabaki tumeinhale kiasi, tunaona scenery za ma spirit world. Wamekaa kwa zile grave mliwazika nazo, bullet holes zinaonekana kwa shati, zili change color, si white tena, ni red. Gown zimejazwa tears. Kutoka hapo hivyo tukajua kitu moja, wana cry for justice cause cases za ma spirit ziligostiwa. God, ni protect, ni fight for what I believe in through my pieces. Cause si wanafunzi tu wamelia, pupil ika fade from black to white. Sahi ni lashes at their pictures, tukishangaa ai bros why gone so soon, na tuzidi kufight for it. Adikawa wasikie video zetu ni kama zimeandikwa by Latin, ni sisi tuko za tupati support hadi kwa wasetulieka kwa ballotin. Tumechoka na stories za gunfire weekly, no one day hizi highlights kwa news itongwa bulletin. Morgan Moji.
Awesome, amazing pieces from Morgan Moji right there. Thank you for highlighting such issues, societal issues that we need to hear over and over again until they are not happening anymore. If there is anything I love about spoken word in here, like we will highlight everything, the ugly, the the mysterious, everything that we can do, we usually do for it. Thank you sana Morgan. Let's get into this. Ulingia through poetry after lunch, and I know you met a number of artists huko. Ni artist wagani, spoken word artist wagani you look up to? Before dini go to poetry after lunch, of course nilikuwa nasikiza to a lot of poetry cause time yenye nilikuwa na work on my writing before nianze performances. Of course I still work on the writing, unajua the growth never stops. Nilikuwa nasikiza ma artist before na mostly ilikuwa YouTube, unajua social media, na una get kuji-expose kwanza through social media, then sasa unakuja kwa ground kucheki okay ukuku kwaje. So niliget kusikiza ma artist kama kina Teardrops, kina King Kaka, ndio ma artist nilisikiza wa kwanza, like the first artist nilikuwa nasikiza wa spoken word. Cause pieces zao ziko like all over, so ukienda kusearch spoken word kuna wale tu ma artist unapata. So au ndo nilikuwa nasikiza mostly. Then nikaamua okay, I feel like I should now start performing kwa stage. Nikaenda stage, hapo naye niliget ku interact na so many artists. Kufika pale unapata okay, wale ma spoken word artists wenye unakuanga umenaisika na ati ume respect ati yao wako pia hapo, so una feel okay niko in the midst of greatness. Nikaget kupata ma artist pia wasitu ma legendary artists wenye wamekuwa kwa industry ya poetry for a long time, wenye wako na so much knowledge about the industry, wenye wanajua a lot. Msee mwenye ame work on the craft, na unajua ndio consistency si stuff easy. Msee akayapo for like more than 5 years, like man, yoni respect sana. So nikapata na ma artists kama kina Kunimbichi ni one of the people wenye wanakuanga hapo hivyo pal, wanakuanga one of the people wanakuanga in charge pal. Nikapatana na Kunimbichi, nikapata na Waseka kina Kimchokera, artists kama hao, artists wali ni nice, na some of the artists wali ni influence pia, like cause wale ni artists wenye nikiperform stage nimetoka everyone is like yo Moji performance ilikuwa dope, tulipenda performance yako. But kuna ule mse anaonanga that mistake and no one sees, yani kuna maybe kwa performance unajua okay, so nilikuwa nimemaster writing, then nikienda stage unapata kuna some things nilifanya kwa performance zenye zinaweza kuwa zilikosa
kumeki kuwe like 100%, maybe licheze hapo 90 something, so unapata maybe I wasn't that audible enough, ama nilimake a lot of movements kwa stage, so kuna wale wase ukienda pal poetry after lunch na and I think every poet mwenye ako Nairobi na anadai stage ya kugrow inafaa visit poetry after lunch National Theatre every Thursday from 2 p.m. So unaenda hapo hivyo unapata wase wanakucritique positively on your art, wanakucritique positively, so uko like okay, so the thing yenye inafanya nisikue at the topest of my game ni kuwa audible, so unaenda home na wako audibility, okay, so movements ku stage ndio okay, so next time una move cause ukiperform movements zinafaa zikuwe like you know why you're moving, afraid to like kumove somehow. Pia performance iko na like do's zake, alafu pia ukiamua kuimprovise inafaa ujue why am I doing this. So matis kama ukina Kunimbichi, kina Kimchokera, niliget ku interact na artists kama na imekuwa nimeget so far interact na wengi, nimeinteract na spoken word artist wengi, nimeperform huko hadi sasa nimekuwa regular huko. nishazoea hiyo area sasa. Nishazoea hiyo. Sasa hata mimi I think sasa mimi niko kwa position ya kuambia msee okay, na feel pia unge do hivi, na feel movement zako, na feel audibility yako, juu pia mimi nimeget kupata hizo positive criticism na zimeni help kugrow my art kwa performances and stuff. So ni hivyo tuna help each other because art is all about helping your brother in any way, kama ni ku blow up, kama ni ku make sure make the same mistake, ni all about hivyo.
Exactly. Wow, I like that. So in short, if you're a young poet out there, you don't know where to get experience for free, to get positive criticism for free, to kupima kazi yako, because you alone in the house will be thinking all your writing is fire. Kumbe you have a few things, a few tweaks, that you can add to your work to make it become better. So PAL is a place to be. Thursday, Kenya National Theatre from 2 p.m. Exactly. From 2 p.m.
Ufike perform, you get alafu najua ukiperform pia as a performer you usually know the more na perform kwa stage as a performer you usually know kama hii performance yangu at this time haikukuwa hadi kama wasata kuambia ulikuwa sawa, you usually know kama hii performance yangu at this time haikukuwa as dope as I want to. So the more na perform, the more audience will receive that criticism. You yourself unajicriticize because me I'm my biggest critic. Like my writings I'm my biggest critic. I don't want to write something yenye sioni sense in it, something yenye si lazima ni explain ya wase, but nafaa nikicheck naona okay, this is something that makes sense to me. Na kama ina make sense to me, then obviously there are people who gonna relate to it,
who can relate with it. Okay, I like that. Have you done any collabo with guys from PAL or from elsewhere?
Nah, not yet. I haven't done collabos, but
are you planning on it?
I'm open. Okay, not really. Sija plan. Hakuna collabo nimeplan. Kuna collabo nimedo na wase. Mostly I like mudu too, like my art. Solo, like all the time mudu my art solo. Mostly ni mimi tu peke yangu na hivyo like all the time, so hakuna mse nimekolabo naye. But collabo, unajua collabo na artist pia na depend, wanasema mostly kuna ile collabo yani maybe tumeget ku perform kwa same stage, unajua pia inakuanga good feeling una perform kwa same stage na mse mwenye ulikuwa unaona tu YouTube, hiyo pia inakuanga good feeling, but that's not a collab though. So all of my pieces ni
solo, they are done by you.
Them by me peke yangu, but nataka in future hata nikisema mostly nimework solo, najua okay kuna zile zenye kuwork na wase, nimeleta verse hapo, akaleta verse hapo, tukakama up na something.
Exactly. Wow, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. And now since all of you already you have a platform at PAL, I know mkatafuta itapatikana ama zitapatikana hizo collabo. I want us to move a bit on to experience of Happening Arts. You have also been part of Happening Arts. How was your experience there?
So Happening Arts is a platform that has started recently. founder ni Kunimbichi. Actually one of the veterans wa spoken word, one of the people when you get kuni influence somehow. Founder ni Kunimbichi. So Happening Arts ina happen every Sunday. Every Sunday from 3 p.m. If you are a poetry lover, unadai tu kusikiza spoken word, like that's the place. Ufai kwenda, like that's the place. Sunday, alafu unajua Sunday 3 p.m. like timing. Sunday 3 p.m. most people are usually free na unadai kurelax. So Sunday 3 p.m. Happening Arts inafanyika Mamlaka Road. Ukifika Mamlaka Road huko hivyo around Klabu pita kiasi Nairobi Primary kuna base inaitwa Happening Arts. So hapo kuna kwa na show inaitwa Showbiz na Issues. Hiyo ndio jina ya event. Happening Arts ni jina ya the venue.
The venue.
Jina the venue ni Happening Arts. Na pia kuna ma creatives wengi wanawaka hapo hivyo under Happening Arts. Like all ma creatives ni wengi wenye wana do all sorts of art. Tunaona drawing and hizo stuff zote. So tukamua Sunday iko ni siku ya poetry na Sunday sai tuna work like ni it's aim yake ni kumake sure poetry imemove imetoka hapa. Like imemove in some way because ukifika pale, because before perform pale of course kuna some procedures you gotta pass through. Ndio perform pale tunafaa to make sure umewako on your art. Umewako on your art. So it's like a challenge.
Si utoke tu na huko nje then come.
It's like a challenge. Unakama unadai kuperform hapa. Sawa. Wacha tusikie art yako. Tuone place kitu unafaa do, places tukuambie places. Pia unaweza perform. So it's like a challenge. Tunakuchallenge you grow. Because unadai kukuja kushare stage na the veterans wamekuwa kwa nini? So lazima pia umake sure pia umeimprove. Ukifika stage man, ukifika stage una perform piece, alafu mse mwingine anakuja na perform piece na alikuwa so deep, alafu ulikuja au kukuwa deep, una feeling like awani ya cheisa now.
Chane nayo.
Isana kasi yangu na tutaki msafi livo. Because everyone kuna kwanga na ile time yenye alianza ku grow.
So then how do you have that conversation with someone? You know, how do you tell someone bado haujafika where you want to be?
Si ati bado. Amefika cause ya work. Na kuna place amefika, of course civil alianza. Kuna place amefika, so huwezi sema bado.
So
ako somewhere ni lenye maybe kuna some few things cause unapatanga ni some few things tu sana for work on, maybe confidence. Sometimes auko confident about your piece, umeandika piece but auko so na for work on your confidence. Once umefika pale stage umeanza kuperform lines, ushaanza kuperform. Hauwezi like rudi back in time useme I'm not gonna perform it, I'm gonna perform another piece. So once you start performing a piece, you are already in it, whether you feel it's dope or not. You just gotta finish it. Now you gotta put your best kwa performance, kwa the performance. So na hiyo inakuanga na confidence. Alafu criticism sana, jicritic sana. Jicritic ukisha perform, jicritic after performance. But ukisema una perform, so una perform the only thing ina focus on ni what you wrote. Uliandika peke yako. Actually poet ni mse mwenye anakenga experiences zake like me. My writing zangu zote ni experiences zangu, niliandika stuff na feel like if I have to perform it inafani kuwe ni kitu yani nimeandika, ndio cause kitu nimeandika na feel nikiperform. I know this line ilitoka
from this experience
kwa hii point, so nikiperform
unaiperform na the whole of your heart.
That feeling wasana get kusikia. So inafaa tu ukianza kuperform ndio inakwanga right. Ukiperform make sure you feel your performance.
So now do you have like platforms, you know, or workshops za kusaidia say my problem is confidence. Like do you have artists wenye wanasaidia sasa hawa on how you can build confidence, or workshops that help them so that now they are ready for your stage?
So currently ni we interact na sisi one on one, which iko sawa. We interact na sisi one on one, but of course workshop unajua pia kuna kuanga na some cost and stuff, so we are open, like happening arts wako open. Yo event ya showbiz na issues iko open kwa anyone and I feel like akona group of poets anataka wakuwe mentored in this or this, so si tuko open, we are open. Just reach out kwa unaweza enda follow Facebook happening arts or hata unaweza hadi ni follow Morgan IGH, unaweza bonga na mimi, then we can organize, cause hii art man ni kunini,
you can define
kusaidiana man.
Exactly. Okay, sawa. I like that. So then what are some of the challenges tukimalizia tukifunga, the challenges that you've come across so far as a spoken word artist? I can tell you had a beginning, you had a messy and a middle up, or you have to work on some few things up to where umefika, which is still, I know you still have places to go, I know you have dreams to reach, but what are some of the challenges umeface kama a spoken word artist?
Challenges, okay, so unajua challenges zukuanga positive somehow, because challenges helps you grow.
Yes.
Wezi grow bila hizo challenges, like maybe ukifanya mistake ku stage, ukisahau line ku stage, because sometimes it happens. And sometimes, mostly kama ni your first performances, so hizo challenges zina kuhelp kugrow your performance. Ama ukiandika piece alafu after some time you feel like I could have done better. So unajua mind yako itakuwa relaxed hadi uandike something and you feel ni better. Alafu of course ni spoken word still ni art yenye haijakuwa for a long time. So getting platforms, si wase wengi wanajua kuhusu spoken word like that much. Na spoken word ni art ingine yenye ni so deep, ni so packaged, like it has everything. It has the message, it has the yani message iko, creativity, cause like mimi nikiandika na make sure kila line iko sawa, kila line iko na message, iko crafted fiti. Na poets, like that's how poets usually work, creativity iko sawa. So hiyo that much exposure ya kupata platforms mob ndio aziko. Poetry platforms zenye ziko like si mob, kuna zile specific tunajua zina happen maybe monthly. Alafu kama ni event, maybe sasa kama mimi hivi ni sake maybe wasi tunaweza work nao, ni to partner walete sound nini, ni organize event kivyangu. But recently I have to acknowledge that organizations, corporates wameanza kunotice that,
platforms.
Wameanza kujua okay, huku ndio kuna like okay, creativity yote iko huku. Hatujai nini explore. So recently corporates, organizations wameanza kuwork na poets na ni amazing sana, cause the more tuna work pia tunataka art, like tunataka kila msee asikie art. Juu sahi nikikuuliza kama unapenda spoken word, nataka unijibu cause umesikia. Sitaki unijibu usiniambie cause hujaisikia. Nataka uniambie yes ama no cause umesikia. Na ndio stuff tunadai, tunataka push ifike like the farthest, cause kama ni creativity, kama ni performances, tushawork on hizo, still tunawork on them. So sahi tutataka
platforms, you'll be given platforms.
Mob like me ni kuange sahi niko like okay, natoka hapo niko na like 2 more shows, unaona?
Exactly. I want us to get to some few comments hapa because some people are loving this. Nesh Drama Nehemiah anasema Babs, no, this was for Babs earlier. I was saying Babs keep the fire burning. Philosopher the one anasema big up Moji. Tom Pogba anasema shout out hapo Morgan Moji anapiga hii art venye inafaa, wisdom inatoka kwa word. My people, thank you so much. Someone else is also saying wase wa the 5th, I can see you guys. I will get to you after this launch, but thank you very much. Moji, nataka tufunge. I want you to give us your social media handles and then big up your team, because I know kuna team kubwa sana inakusupport. So let's start with bigging up your team and then we get to social media handles and then a performance as we close.
Yeah, so man, I'd like to big up my parents, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, kunisupport kwa hii life, man.
Yes.
Kunisupport kwa hii life, big up me or mom, dad, big up my day ones, you know. Kuna tu wale wasi wamekuwa waki watch my growth.
Yeah.
Waki watch nikigrow kwa lyricism, nikigrow kwa performance. Na big up wase wote like wame watch my growth. All my fans, you know, na everyone mwenye amenisikiza leo na feel like yo. Yeah, so big up all of you, big up all my friends. Yeah, alafu man, hey, thank God man, cause tuna move, yani God akona sisi.
Exactly. Aya, sasa tupatie social media handles where guys can be able to reach you at, alafu tuingie kwa the last performance.
So social media handles zangu ni IG ni Morgan MOJIH, Facebook, Twitter, like everywhere. TikTok ndo siko.
Yeah.
TikTok ndo siko, but everywhere. IG, Facebook, Twitter, nini, Morgan MOJIH. Yeah, go nini, uende unifollow, usikize my art. Alafu pia ukikuwa na anything, unadai event, unadai nikuje ni grace the stage, I'm open. Unaweza ni email yangu iko hapo hivyo IG, ama unicall, kuna namba hapo hivyo IG. Unaweza ni call to communicate. Yeah, tusongeshe hii sana pamoja. Yeah.
Yes. I like that. Awesome. That has been Morgan Moji, guys. We have had a fantastic time. I want to give him his time to perform the last piece because I feel we still have more to get from him. So right about now with the last piece, Morgan Moji.
Okay, yeah. Welcome. Hizi side maisha yetu kwa mikono ya gangsters, ever shooting officers, so jobati yetu libaki kuwa nayo ni kuwa haire tu, sababu moshi ya bangi limix na blood ikatumia pulmonary way kwenda kusaidia heart kupump, ikabaki ikiwa haire. So msishangae mbona sujitanga roho juu karibu. Hizi side waliniforce niende ICU sababu line zangu ni so sick. At city clock ikwe 9 minutes wrong, bado wata dynamic relationship imekuwa fake glucose, people they can't stick. Hizo mapenzi mademo libaki kuachilia health carelessly, maboy ni kukam kupanda stick. Kuna air pollution but just care. Bad zimekosa sei sababu Byron ndo zilienda na big mwaka moja na wiki 52. Huku hivi tukijoin 52 people tunavuka mwaka faster, sababu psychologically people ni weak. Karibu hizi side kuna mabutari kwa duka za Kenchik, mabishop wamekuwa masponsor na manan wakakuwa maside chick. Hizi confusion zote zina happen cause walikataa kusikiza teachings za mapoet. Wamesahau in the beginning kulikuwa na word, na sisi ndio tunaispeak, ndio maana inaitwa spoken word. Ati hakuna content kwa airwaves na kwa YouTube channel za mapoet kushoza ujapei hata visit. Ati hakuna msichana bonga kuhusu hizi injustices, kwani amnisikii. Niko activist, niko activist. Niliingia mtaa kuna wasee wakaanza kunitanga activist. Lines zetu zikikuwa release na changa blow, sisi ndo wandikanga speech za kina Tyson. Nilipray to God, poetry win all odds, akanchafia. You people you will never lose and you can never Tyson. Stage ni lab, sindo ma technician, tupate na mistari tukidissect. After kuwa show wase wengine walibaki wakion hit. Oh shit, tumekam for change. Hatu dissect cause tulimada na vile tuliua wasee walidai on the spot. Accuracy ni ya sniper. Surprisingly ni wenye walibaki wakulia, walibaki wakisnapia. Madem huku pia wako top kama zile anti-malaria drug wanakuinini. Maboya wajasaulika vile walisaulika kwa empowerment program wasaulike. Kwa nini? Nilikuwa naachilia lines do pale social media, vile niliacha si walizihata, walizimi story. After kurealize stuff zote za future muongea zoo come true. Yeah, predictions zangu za future zoo come true. Adijuzi nikiomba God nilitumanga application ya kuwa prophet. Nili eat early, your food for thought to the fullest ndio wakirom. Hizi streets ni wape stuff kali ya kusikia, but ni kama bado wanangoja ni kwa Catholic priest ndo kwa hizo screen zao ni pop. Sisi poets tuliachilia mistari na speed ya missile blandi ilikose explosion kama Nagasaki Hiroshima, ikachangia DNA na still walikata kutupatia heshima. Tazidi kuchapianza kuna matlengo na chakbungi na si kwa sana. Tuliachilia mistari na speed ya missile na vile ililand ilikosa explosion kama Nagasaki, Hiroshima. Ati confusion zimehappen. Kuna msee anahoma na bedbug. Mimi ni kingpin, mimi si wannabe, but ni party central nikihama na nyuki. Tuwenye grocery kando hospitali. Mnajua tu vizuri anapola day uwe na keep doki away, na nyindo mtadai madoki awafiki janta. Kuna confusion. Mziwa ilimwagika kwa njia. Hakuna masi ya anybody hapo juu. Kina Venus wamepatia space. Njia ishakuwa milky way. Galaxy phone yangu juu ya hate ilikataa kutuma pic ya Apple, na nimekuwa nikiwatilia word bullets nikirepresent hizi verses my soldiers. Nimekuwa nikirepresent my army. Hadi wase wa stage za US wanajua na fist them wa hit na deep punchlines. Hadi sahi na prefer nikimove my arm. Muganoji.
Umenibariki sana vile vile inafaa. Jehova wendo Adonai wendo my God. Usually keep us over me. Wanitapiga mimi sitakoma mimi. Najua uko bado nami. Wewe ndiye mwenye nyaga Adonai. Usually keep us over me.
A very big shout out to my fans for Entertainment Friday KUTV. It will be one of the biggest entertainment shows. It's fun. You may like, and I'll be back again. So make sure you watch and stay tuned. Share with your friends and make sure you stream the album Greatness.
Kando nikizima una grand wishes. Na ma offense ikikam kwa defense. Unani defend.
Ukiwa na dukuduku la michezo, tunafungua sanduku la dukuduku kwa ufahamu zaidi. Kila danadana, mitimpo, mifiatuko na harakati zote ugani, sisi ni wako mwandani. Kukurukakara zote nyanjani, haziwezi kuangaziwa zaidi ya micharazo michezoni. Mimi mwanaspoti wako matata Peter Pinches Mwaora, ndakuwa na jopo lenye maarifa sufufu, nikufahamishe na nikuburudishe wewe shabiki shakiki kwa uhakiki na kindakindaki.
Technology, science, innovation, ICT and research. These are the ingredients upon which the solutions to the 21st century problems are founded. In a world that is rapidly changing, it's all hands on deck to ensure a balance in all fields of life. Women, young and old, are also in the front line, breaking the glass ceiling, becoming thought leaders in the larger tech space. Not forgetting other societies marginalized. And when the tech Avengers come together, we inch closer to a much safer, efficient and sustainable world. What we view as a norm in today's advanced world was just an idea, and for nostalgic reasons, we trace back to the iconic days to bring you the retro tech. On Technovation Show, we encapsulate all the pillars of the fourth industrial revolution, decoded in a language, all for one, one for all. Make a date with me, Samson Jura, every Monday at 8:30 as we push the mantra, keep learning something new each and every day. Only on KUTV, a new experience.
Welcome to Children's Corner. I am
Welcome to Children's Corner.
Access to knowledge. Solution to unanswered questions.
Guidelines to pursuing your rights and repossessing your property, intellectual or material.
This and more only on Law Matters.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are, of course, on KUTV Kenya. The show is Art and Culture Monday. So we are at 36 minutes past 9 a.m. This means half of our second hour is already gone, which means we are near to the close. But even before we do that, we want to get back to our topic of the day. And I asked you the question, how do you censor the content that your kids access? How do you censor the content that your kids access? Especially, and we said, since this is a much broader topic, we said we concentrate for today on the animations and cartoons that they are watching. Are you aware that they may in the content that they are watching, that they may get to contact with things to do with bisexuality, gay couples, violence, a lot of content that has been infused into these cartoon characters, into these cartoon movies, into these animations, a lot of content that you may not want your kid to have access to. Also, this is also dependent on age, because you're just there thinking Nickelodeon is just a kids network. So if I leave them there, then they are having a good time with content that is censored. But that has turned out not to be the case exactly. So we asked the question, how do you censor the cartoons, the animations that your kids are consuming? And I actually found a number of ways, including something that I had prepared. And also, this has also to do with not just bisexuality, but violence, sexual content, foul language. I've seen cartoons that are meant for kids having very foul language. I wouldn't even, listen to it comfortably. So you can imagine, if this is the content that our kids are getting to listen to, there is going to be some trouble that is happening. Number one, of course, how to censor this. I found a million and one monitoring apps. I have no idea where to start. But point number one is just to be a vigilant parent. You need to be on deck. You need to be in the know on what is happening, what cartoons are available. You can even sample that Nickelodeon for a day, or sample the Netflix cartoons you have downloaded for your children for 1 day, to just be vigilant. But number one, I found 1,001 monitoring apps that you can install on your kids' iPads or on your phone to just censor. What these apps do, they censor in advance. They do the work for you per se in small bits. They get to censor the content that your kids get to watch. So they get to censor things to do with sexual content, violence. They get to censor foul languages, so that the kids are actually protected from this. Okay, so that is number one. Number two is actually letting children know and letting the children know that parents have high expectation of them and their conduct both in and out of the home. This makes sure that they understand that the freedom that you grant them comes with the weight of expectation and responsibility, and if they mess up, that their privileges can be taken out. So number 2, apart from just monitoring your kids, is having the conversation, raising your kids with the right mannerisms. Just the way they know you go to school, so they know in this house you're not supposed to watch these kinds of movies. Letting them know that there is a responsibility, that if they have a phone, there is expectation from whatever they are using their phone to access. Okay, so number 2 is having that conversation. And also I know this, of course, it can be difficult to monitor what your child is viewing, as they can access this material through any internet enabled device, including mobile ones and phones and tablets. So the key thing is to have these conversations as early as possible. If you're limiting, this is what kids don't watch, this is what they watch, just like well, I think that has been tampered with, but I think in our days you had to be of a certain age to be given a mobile phone. Nowadays naona hadi watoto wa 3 years ako na tablet now, but they hawezi mshow anything. So I think another one is to actually have this expose your kids in stages. In like, when do they get to have a tablet? When do they get to have a mobile phone? When do they get to have access to your laptop, to the computer at home? And letting them know that there is expectation that is expected from them if you give them these privileges. And a good thing that has always worked is punishment, of course, getting their privileges withdrawn if they get, if they don't meet the expectations given. So be a vigilant parent, monitor if you can, especially if you have very young kids. Please do your monitoring, and also have these conversations with kids as much as possible. And number 4, expose them in stages, because number 1, I don't know if it is the generation I come from, but I do not think that I'm going to give a tablet to a 2-year-old, to a 3-year-old. Yes, so that is having those conversations and exposing them in stages. All right, I hope that I will not forget that when I actually do get there. Yes, that I will not forget that. But hey, I know I am not a parent yet, but some parents, the allowance they give is way too much, and by the time you realize, it has caused so much damage in your children and in your kids. Okay, so let's be vigilant, let's do exactly that. Now we want to go on and move on to some news stories, to just let you know. Let's get to the trailer. So the 5th is the play that is happening on the 11th of September. We are going to be having a guest from the 5th next Monday, so just relax and wait. This is, of course, a product of Hall of Fame. They bring us awesome, amazing plays every other time. We want to take a look at the trailer of the 5th so that we can be prepared for the 11th of September. Take a look.
Hey guys, my name is Gerald Waweru.
My name is Ruth Patel. It's a girl here, very small girl.
Please, Hukungu.
Nyambura Mangi here.
Joseph Hukunga.
Best Bomboi. This is Yes. Masheka Mangi here, inviting you guys to come watch our show.
Nataka mkuje show ya 11 September wewe.
This play by Hall of Fame Entertainment called The Fifth.
The Fifth play.
By Hall of Fame Entertainment. It is going to be happening on the 11th of September at the main auditorium.
Kenya National Theatre.
Kenya National Theatre.
Kenya National Theatre. Keep the date, mark the calendar. Tickets just go for 1,000 for only. Group of 5, 4,000. For couple 1,600. Tupatani.
Welcome. Please help us to attend. Ensure that you don't miss 3 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Welcome all.
Welcome all. See you then.
I'll see you. See you then. Manani.
Come enjoy yourself. We are ready to entertain you guys. So see you September 11th. Bye.
Those are, of course, some of the actors actors and actresses that will be bringing you the show or the play that is called The Fifth at the Kenya National Theatre on the 11th of September, both 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. So make sure you are saving up. Tickets for students are going for 500 bob, regular tickets at 1,000 bob, and couple tickets at just 1,600. We are going to be demystifying this for you in detail next Monday, so stick around and tune in the next Monday for you to get more details and probably a ticket or two. So stand by, okay? So stick around for that. You want to move on right now to a few news updates to just let you know what is happening in the country. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 45 minutes past 9 a.m. We just want to take a look at a few news stories to let you know what is happening in the country on key matters now that we are post-elections and everything that is going on. Presidential candidate Raila Odinga has responded to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Chairman Wafula Chebukati in his affidavit, claiming that people close to Raila tried to bribe him not to announce William Ruto as the president-elect. Raila was speaking in Kibera yesterday, where he attended the church service and rubbished the claim in the affidavit submitted to the Supreme Court by Chebukati.
Yesterday, after the Independent and Electoral Boundaries Commission Chairman Wafula Chebukati left a bombshell that senior government officials and security organs in the country warned him against announcing William Ruto as the president-elect. Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party presidential candidate Raila Odinga has told him off, saying why didn't he come out early and report about the bribery claim. Through Chebukati's affidavit in response to petition against him that he conducted a fraudulent election, the IEBC boss claimed that Raila's agent threatened IEBC officials. Some close people to Raila tried to bribe him to change the election result in favor of Raila. Senior national security officials warned him against declaring Ruto president-elect, that the country will burn. 4 commissioners wanted him to force a rerun for presidential election. The affidavit submitted to Supreme Court confirmed the glaring division in IEBC leadership. Chairman Wafula Chebukati, Professor Abdi Gulie, and Boya Molu supported Ruto's win, while Vice Chairperson Juliana Cherera, Commissioners Francis Wanderi, Irene Masit, and Justice Nyangaya rejected his win. IEBC has hired 26 law firms to defend Ruto's victory, as 10 of them defend the chairman Wafula Chebukati. William Ruto will be represented by 24 lawyers in the case whose hearing will begin on Tuesday. On the side of petitioners, 44 lawyers will represent Odinga and Karua after Otiende Amolo and Donald Kipkorir joined the team. Patrick Oduor, KUTV.
Moving on to matters elections postponed in various counties during the August 9 general elections are expected to happen today. They include gubernatorial elections in Kakamega and Mombasa, members of parliament positions up for grabs in Rongai, Kacheliba, Kitui Rural, Pokot South, among others. Stephanie Alice with the details.
It is all systems go for the postponed elections scheduled for Monday. Mombasa County Independent Election and Boundaries Commission Manager Sola Ibrahim has said the Mombasa gubernatorial election materials are ready to be dispatched to the various polling stations across the county. Sola says some materials have been moved to other locations due to the Ministry of Education's directive to ensure learning isn't disrupted.
Kura UDA, sisi kura zetu ziko kwa Azimio na ziko kwa mrengo wa Raila Amolo Odinga, na hapa kama mama county wao Mama Zamzam Chimba Muhammad. I'm going to Soja on 29th on Monday.
When speaking in Mombasa at the Mama Ngina Waterfront Park, the woman representative-elect Zamzam Muhammad urged the residents to turn out and vote for the Orange Democratic Movement candidate Abdul Saman Nasir, who will be contesting against the United Democratic Alliance candidate Hassan Umar, the former senator of Mombasa.
We had tallying centers that were in schools, but after the Ministry of Education circular that the Commission should not use schools as tallying centers, we had to comply and change the tallying center of Jomvu constituency from Mikindani Primary School to Mikindani Social Hall, and also the tallying center for Mvita constituency from Chuda Day Secondary School to Swahili Culture National Museum.
The postponed elections also affected the parliamentary elections in Kitui Rural, Kachiliba, Pokot South and Rongai constituency in Nakuru County. Likewise, ward elections in Nyaki West, Meru County and Kwandenga ward in Embakasi South in Nairobi were affected and are expected to return to the ballot come Monday. Stephanie Alice reporting for KUTV.
Moving on, over 300 inmates from Thika Main and women prisons have benefited through a short course from a well-wisher on how to manually produce paper products such as envelopes, shopping bags and cake boxes. The 4-day training offered by Jamii Products Limited in collaboration with Kenya Prison Services was aimed at rehabilitating the inmates by equipping them with hands-on skills that, if embraced, will see them earn a living after their release.
Nikifanya kitu ile pale nje naweza ambia vijana si ati hakuna kazi za kufanya, kazi ziko, ni kuchoka, vijana wataki kuchoka, lakini kwa sasa naweza wapatia encourage na niwaambie eti wafanye kazi kwa bidii, ambapo hakuna kazi ambapo hatuwezi kosa kufanya.
Jamii Product is a social enterprise, tunakuzana sisi wenyewe, na ndio maana tumechukua hii hatua ya kuja kufuza inmate ambao ni wafungwa.
As an institution we are so happy because our clients have learned a lot of things. We want them to go out there and go like changed people.
Moving on, the Kenya Film Classification Board has resolved to redefine their role in film agents in Kenya with a view of confining the gens to providing international standard services to foreign and television producers. Recessing the media in Nairobi and board acting CEO Christopher Wambua has said that public notice has been published on the KFCB website to sensitize the industry on the proposed changes and to invite stakeholders and members of the public to provide input and comments on the same.
The board, as today, 23rd August 2022, published a public notice in MyGov publication on redefining the role of the film agent. The said notice is meant to sensitize the industry on the proposed changes and to invite stakeholders and members of the public to submit their input and comments. The public consultation documents have been uploaded onto the KFCB website for reference.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen, for Art and Culture Monday right now, and also for our news updates. Please remember to follow us on our news bulletin, subsequent news bulletins this evening at 7 and 9 p.m. So let's get there. Let's keep it KUTV so that you get the updates. There has been quite some feedback on 0739, our SMS and WhatsApp line. Someone is saying, hey Caren, closely and keenly following on the yes, on the movie Nairobi from Ngong Road. Thank you very much. Show Ikolit Chacha from Kajiado, thank you very much. Someone else anasema anasikiza nikiwa Kiambu Kimende, thank you very much. Show Ikolit, this is ni Brandon kutoka Kisumu, thank you very much. Ni Morris niko ndani na Show Ikolit, thank you very much. You guys have been, it's been a while since you guys were on WhatsApp and SMS line, asanteni sana. Thank you. Kuna vita hapa. Kasi Royal is saying great show Caren, always blessing our Mondays, thank you very much. Lakini bado nategea trailer. We are going to give you that one in just a bit. Next Monday we are going to be giving you the trailer for Wakanda. Yes, before Cassie starts beating us left, right and center. Paris Makril is saying the 5th play. Leslie Mwangi the 5th, Gikundi Samuel the 5th, Team the 5th. Don't worry, we got you. Okay, next Monday we are going to be here 5th all the way to Kenya National Theatre. Again, someone Gerard Kirash was was also saying the 5th, Trema KE following here, the 5th play, thank you very much. Jessica Brown Gitonga anasema the 5th. Thank you very much. I think I've gotten to all of them. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for keeping it KUTV Kenya, and thank you for supporting the artists that we bring on board. We are truly grateful. Also, to just remind you, on our topic of the day, if ulikuwa umelegeza kamba, please go ahead and keep censoring the content that your kids are consuming, and to actually censor in the cartoon networks that they are in, all these online games, everything that is happening, violence, foul language. Make sure that you have found a way to keep your kids away from all that content, however you can. All right, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. I'll see you in the month of September. Yes, I'm going to be seeing you on the September the 5th with the play the 5th, so you just stick around. But otherwise, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. It's been an honor. See you guys next Monday. Next an amazing show prepared for you, so stick around for that.
Our chessboard that we bought in 2007 has been tarnished.